And good morning. This is Coach Big Pete of DeepDishFootball.com and the Women Report. Please follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football and the Women Report on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is CoachBigPeteFP@gmail.com. Well, it's time for another list, and this time I'm going to take it to the class of 2020 for the class of 2020 quarterbacks that I'm taking a look at. Now, before you chop my head off, I really did not want to do this list, but after a lot of requests, I did this list, so please don't chop my head off. Again, like I said before, with the quarterback position, it takes a lot of maturity, a lot of leadership, and it takes also a lot of quarterbacks that have not played quarterback ever to go into their senior season and actually have a miraculous season. So these class of 2020 quarterbacks I'm going through, things will change. I guarantee you one of these quarterbacks is going to quit football. It's a soft guarantee, but it's just the way it is. It's what football is right now. So, but these are quarterbacks that you want to keep a close eye out for the class of 2020. So let's get started. And again, doing the Deep Dish Football fundraiser to raise money for on-field content for Deep Dish Football. The link will be on the bottom. Also, the link is on the website too, the GoFundMe page, or you can also do the PayPal section. But please help fundraise for Deep Dish Football, have on-field content finally, as you guys have requested, for Deep Dish Football during games and camps that I visit. So let's get started. First one, no surprise, and these are not in order. Please, these are not in order. Danny Cronin, Fenwick, 6'3" quarterback out of Fenwick. Fenwick. That's all I gotta say. Great prestige with quarterbacks. Danny Cronin is one of them. Great touch on the ball. Really impressed with his frame. I thought he was 6'1". He's 6'3". Very impressed with the kid. He's getting a lot of looks from a lot of big schools. He's definitely a kid you want to keep an eye out for. Could be in discussions as one of the best quarterbacks for the class of 2020 in the state of Illinois. Next one, Trevor Land, Chicago Hope. I have him as a bit of an athlete, but now that I see more of his game film, the kid gets it done at quarterback for Chicago Hope. And I'm really impressed with the kid. Very patient in the pocket. And I think the kid could be one of the best quarterbacks in the Chicagoland area and even in the state of Illinois. Next one, he's going to be going to his varsity. He's going to be starting varsity. Cole Bardwaj. Hopefully I mispronounced last names. I do apologize. From Jacobs, another quarterback I'm keeping a very good close eye out for. Made some big names for himself on a JV for Jacobs, but was also talked about as the heir guy to Chris Kaepernick of Jacobs. So really impressed with him, especially his athleticism. Next one, Colin Smyth out of Brother Rice. Now, I have been hit and miss with Brother Rice players, but I'm very, very interested in this kid, Colin Smyth from Brother Rice. I think he's going to be a hell of a quarterback. I think Brother Rice has got a great quarterback in Colin Smyth. I can't wait to see what this kid does his junior season, and again, mid-season would be very interesting to watch his quarterbacks. And again, class of 2020, you have some that played on sophomore, and they're going to varsity, and basically some of the secondaries are exposed in the first 2 or 3 games. And it's not surprising that you have a junior quarterback that does well in his freshman or in his first or second game. Will be that third, fourth game. That's going to be very interesting to see. Next one, Josh Beetham of Yorkville, Aurora Christian transfer. Did a great job his freshman year at Aurora Christian. A lot of eyes on him from college coaches. It's going to be interesting to see what he does at Yorkville. Again, this could be a big year for Yorkville High School. Big year. So Josh Beetham is definitely a kid that you want to keep a very good close eye out for. Let's get down a little bit more. And all right. Small school guy, Hunter Flowers out of Carrollton. I think it was 24, 25 touchdowns that he passed for. Again, small school. It'll be interesting to see the next couple weeks, especially in the camp season, on how he does as a quarterback. Next one, kid that I've seen more and more of, and I'm very impressed with this kid, Mark Gronkowski of Neuqua Valley. He's one of my risers that I have. I really I really do think that this kid is unbelievable. 7-on-7 football. Makes a mistake. Doesn't dwell on it. Gets back, and throws a touchdown. And I've seen it numerous times with him. I think he's going to be very interesting, especially with forgetting his name. He took over. He took over as offense coordinator for Neuqua Valley. It's going to be very interesting to see him with Mark Gronkowski. It's going to be very interesting. Next one, Michael Chernaski of Elmwood Park. Again, very raw, 6'3" quarterback, but athletic talent. Unbelievable athletic talent. Great touch on the ball, but again, like I said, very, very raw. But again, yes, it's Elmwood Park, but this is a very special football player. And Michael Chernaski of Elmwood Park, keep a very good close eye out for him. Next one, Will Tamaru of West Aurora. I think it's 2 or 3. I think it's a 2 or 3 sports star. Very athletic, great arm. I have all the faith in the world in this kid. I really do think that you have to place him in the top 5 quarterbacks for the class of 2020, and I think he can emerge later on. But he's definitely a quarterback you want to keep an eye out for, and just basically a class kid. Next, and the last one, Colin Gillespie of Bennett Academy, thrown into the fire in the playoffs, did an unbelievable job, and I mean unbelievable job in the playoffs. He's going to be coming to Bennett. He's going to be coming to Bennett Academy, playing a full season for his junior season. He's definitely a kid that you want to keep a very good close eye out for. One of the better quarterbacks in the state of Illinois, and high school coaches, his own high school coaches, have praised about him. So Colin Gillespie is definitely a kid you want to keep an eye out for. And again, these quarterbacks are not in order. I guarantee there's going to be 6 more quarterbacks added and 2 more quarterbacks subtracted. And this is just the class of 2020. Hopefully I didn't curse you guys. But again, just final thoughts about this class of 2020. This is a better class. For the class of 2020 is a better quarterback class than the class of 2019. A lot of solid quarterbacks. A lot of some FCS talent, some MAC talent in these quarterbacks. It's going to be very interesting to see who offers these quarterbacks, but there could be some dark horses in this quarterback class for the class of 2020. Now, one thing that I stress, especially with this class, and when I've talked to college coaches and that, and just talking to other high school coaches about these quarterbacks, good character with this class. Very good character with this class. Unlike some of the past classes, this class is very, very high character class, and definitely a class that any college coach would love to have. A role model for a college program. So it'll be interesting to see where these kids go on, especially when I talk next year for the class of 2020 when they get into their senior year. But it's going to be interesting. Can't wait to see some of these quarterbacks in summer camp, college camp, summer camp too sometimes, and during some games this coming season. So it should be interesting. Class of 2020 quarterbacks, again, these are not in order. This is just a rough overview draft of the class of 2020. Again, my email is coachbigpete@fp@gmail.com. Please follow me, Coach Big Pete, and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Again, please take a look at the GoFundMe page for Deep Dish Football Upgrade. Help upgrade Deep Dish Football. Please spread the word of Deep Dish Football. Thank you so much, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel of Deep Dish Football. Thank you so much, and have a lovely Saturday. And let's get football started already.